Hey everybody, I was just reading this book called the Stork Club Bar Book. It's written after some recipes that were featured in a really cool Manhattan lounge. A very popular lounge, by the way, globally known it was around from basically the end of the 1920s all the way to the mid 1960s. And it had some really cool cocktails. On it, I found this cocktail called the National Cocktail, which I want to make today. All right, so here it is. The National Cocktail is 2 ounces of rum, 3 dashes of apricot brandy, ½ ounce of pineapple juice, 3 dashes of lime juice. We're gonna shake it and serve it in a 3-ounce glass. Now, every day is a learning day. I've never made this drink before, so I'm gonna set that book here and I'm going to follow its instructions as I go. It looks like I'm gonna need a shaker. It looks like I'm going to need a cocktail glass. So I'm gonna start by chilling it. There we go. Okay, there we go with that. Okay, so the recipe here on page 55 of the Stork Club Bar Book calls for 2 ounces, which is 60 milliliters of rum. I'm using Plantation 5 because I have it laying around. If you have another rum, by all means, use that one. It does not make any specification in the book. Okay, so the next ingredient it calls for are 3 dashes of apricot brandy. I think we should talk about dashes a little bit. What on earth is a dash? A dash really depends on the dasher, which is typically a spigot you will find in front of things that pour small quantities. But in general, a dash is about 10 drops. Because your typical bar spoon is about 50 drops, and this calls for 3 dashes, that would be 30 drops, we're gonna go with an almost full bar spoon, right? That's the best way I can measure this ingredient right now. Just like that. Okay, next one is going to be a ½ ounce of pineapple juice, and ½ ounce is also known as 50 mils. And there we go. It's going to make this drink nice and frothy once we shake it. And the last thing it's asking for is, again, 3 dashes of lime juice. Because I just used the spoon to measure my apricot brandy, I know what 3 dashes are going to look like. So we're going to just go ahead and squeeze this in directly in the glass. But before I do that, I'm looking forward and the drink does not call for a garnish. So before I squeeze this lime, I'm going to steal the peel off of it so I can use it as a garnish later. And my lime is nice and shiny. I'm just going to put my white peeler in here. And limes are typically not easy to peel. They're a little more stubborn than your other citrus. But I'm just taking that peel off just like that. Okay, there we go. We're going to set that just right there. And there's our 3 dashes of lime. Okay, let's give this a shake. Okay, smells good, promising. Let's see what this is all about. A nice little froth on top coming from that pineapple juice. And now here's our lime. We're gonna just express those oils just like that. There we go. And I'm going to place it right on top. Just like that. And there we have it, the National Cocktail. All right, let's see if the Stork Club Cocktail Book has a really good national cocktail recipe on it. Oh, wow. It's nice and boozy, and the rum is really doing most of the work here. With the dashes of lime and with the dashes of apricot. It's not as fruity and fluffy as you would think it is. It's a really boozy drink. I really like it because I love highly boozy cocktails. I love when I can really taste the spirit more so than when I can taste the sweetness and the sugars and all that. So it's really enjoyable. However, if you're looking for a more balanced version, I would double up on the lime and I would double up on the apricot. And there you have it. So good. All right, so if you liked today's episode, please hit like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so that you can get notified on when I have a new episode coming out. And also, we have a Patreon account now, so you can visit the link below in the show description to find out how to get there. And make sure to please come back to Master Your Glass, where you get more expert instruction for everyday consumption.